Now, excited about this. Dundalk boxer Amy Broadhurst has proven her weight in gold by becoming a world champion.
Literally the world champion. Amy is with us right now. Hello, come on.
Wow, amazing.
Thank you.
How are you feeling? You are world champion.
It's crazy even hearing it. And like you can sit and say it so many times, I'm world champion, but you never get used to saying it yourself because it's something that you've dreamt of for so long and it's happened.
Let's talk about that. This isn't like, oh, Amy Broadhurst has come out of nowhere. You have been working at this for a long time.
A long time, yeah. I've went to 5 world championships and 4 times I've lost at the quarterfinals. And for a medal, like, it's heartbreaking because it's something you've dreamt of as a little girl. And to lose at the very last moment every time, it broke my heart. And there was so many times where I was like, that's it, I'm done. I retired after every fight, so but then a week later, you're back.
I was just about to say, you get the phone call and you're back in the ring.
But that's what it is. Like, you have to build yourself and be so confident to go into the ring and to lose. And sometimes through contentious enough decisions, because I'm right, like back in 2018, you lost out. And you know, if you lose fair and square, that's fine. But if there's a contentious kind of a decision that you don't quite agree with, like, that's really frustrating. And that's what we see quite a bit, you know, whether it be the Olympics or the World Championships.
It's unfortunate that some people have to go through that. Because the sport can be cruel at times. But to lose like that, like, I'd boxed a home boxer in India, and to lose the way I did was heartbreaking. And I came home and I was lucky enough that I was able to go on the holidays afterwards and take my mind off it.
Okay.
Otherwise, I mightn't be sitting here right now. Like, I could have went the complete opposite direction. And it was very, very unlucky. But this makes it all worthwhile, though, doesn't it? It makes it all the more sweeter.
It makes it so worthwhile. But of course, you just win a world championship, which is huge. Like, I'd say Dundalk are going mad, absolutely losing the run of themselves, as Ireland is. But already then we start thinking about Paris, and we start thinking about the Olympics, Amy, and like, the Irish boxers are something else at the Olympics. So is that where your mind is? That's
100% where my mind is. It's where my mind always has been. I've always wanted to get to the Olympics, and I'm pretty confident one way or another I will be there. I always said it. I wouldn't quit or go pro until I got to the Olympic Games. So that's the goal.
Do you find that there's a lot of pressure, though, on women in boxing, particularly when you follow the legacies of Kelly and Katie and the success that they've had? Is that something that kind of inspires you? That, you know, this is your opportunity to get that opportunity to go to Paris and bring home a gold medal like you've got round your neck at the moment?
Like, even to be involved with them names is a privilege in itself, because they're the likes of Michael Conlon as well, who are world champions. They went on to win Olympic medals, so it's something that I do look for, and it's just to be involved with them names is amazing. So
because you do know each other. And like, the boxing community in Ireland is pretty small. You know, you were sparring with Kelly before her fight in Madison Square Garden. So you were brought over.
What was that like?
Unbelievable. I was going over thinking, how am I going to get on here? Because, like, from a young age, you'd be looking at her and she was beating everybody easy. But just to be in the ring with her was unbelievable. Her speed is I couldn't believe it. It's like lightning.
Well, you were giving as good as you were getting, from what I hear.
I was doing it. I don't want to.
I hear you did well. That everyone was very impressed.
They said I was great work for her, so that's all I wanted to hear. I wanted to hear that I went over and I done my job right, and that I was going to be of benefit for her.
Whatever about Taylor Serrano and the Viva? There we have it.
Unbelievable.
But being in that case, you know, you're sparring with Katie before one of the biggest boxing matches that we have seen in recent years. So you're going over there doing that. You did your job phenomenally well. You've got Kelly here. Kelly's obviously stayed amateur. So are we going to have, like, are we looking for 2 goals at the Olympics?
I'd hope so. I do. I said it a couple of months ago that I'd be confident the 2 of us will be on the plane over to Paris, and me and Kelly work very well together. We always spar each other as well when we're in Dublin, and we're great partners for each other. And I have to say thank you, because if it wasn't for the sparring with Kelly over the last 2 years, I probably wouldn't have improved the way I have. So I was very, very lucky that my preparation for the World Championships was working with 2 Olympic gold medalists, and no one prepared like me, and I had a lot of confidence going in, knowing I prepared like that.
Well, listen, Amy, I think for all the setbacks and everything that you've had, and to be able to train alongside the likes of Kelly Harrington and Katie as well, it's just, it is inspiration. I think you're a huge inspiration to a lot of other young women watching on, and young people involved in boxing too. I think it's...
But just before we go really quickly, because Lisa O'Rourke was there with you. She won a gold as well. Like, that's 2 golds at the World Championship.
She was, like, it was Lisa's first elite championship abroad. She won under 22 European, I think, in March. Yeah. And then they took her away for her first elite tournament, and she goes away with the gold medal.
You're like, I've been waiting a few years for this, Lisa. Calm down.
It was amazing, and her sister as well, Aoife, was on the team, and Aoife was at the Olympics, and it's some achievement for the family.
I think it's just amazing talking to you all, and just kind of
class.
Your vibe, how confident you feel and how calm you are with that gold medal around your neck. It is an absolute pleasure, and we hope to God we see you in Paris getting a gold. Amy Broadhurst, it's a pleasure to talk to you.
Hope you enjoy a bit of sunshine. It'd be great. Go enjoy a bit of a holiday.